Hey guys, per usual, all information on this channel is for educational purposes only and not intended to provide financial advice. Alright, so as a continuation of the pitchfork video, getting a lot of hate for the pitchforks, gotta say. But again, the reason I like the pitchfork is it fits really well with the current trend. You can see on Bitfinex where the pitchfork is at. I was reading some more into the pitchforks and I noticed we may be trying to complete this thing called the Hagopian rule, where we tested the median line, attempted to test the median line but didn't reach the median line, which would suggest a stronger move in the opposite direction should we break the Hagopian line. Just testing this out, time will tell. So I went to Twitter. A lot of people were bullish on Twitter. I said, look, I'm not very bullish right now, and I'll tell you why. I posted some charts, so let's go through them. Some good news though on the daily. We continue to bounce on the Kijun, which again is the bullish continuation sign. Watch the cloud video. We have Dragonfly, we have which is a reversal up. We have a spinning top candle, which is a reversal down. We have a tweezer bottom, which is a reversal up. So you can see we're consolidating in this zone. The question is whether or not this represents a rectangle, a pennant, or a symmetrical triangle. So you guys are welcome to draw this out. It could be any of these right now. I think there's a strong case for a floor around 4K. And there's an even stronger case for a ceiling at 4,400. That would seem to be a bearish rectangle to me, but I don't know. So continuing on to the 4 hour, one of the bigger reasons why I wasn't bullish right now, look at this volume contraction. We've yet to see a breakout in volume. I've yet to see a Kumo breakout, even though we have a twist here, which is a high probability that the price will pass through. We're not above this huge resistance here, around 670. Again, we're just sideways chopping around. So going long, I don't think is a great idea here. Let's continue. Let's introduce the idea of futures premium. So there's OKCoin futures. I'll explain those in a completely different video. But they have contracts that expire a week, 2 weeks, or every quarter. Okay, they generally have a premium, so their value is higher than spot price, which is the base. Spot price is the price that buying and selling is based off of if you buy Bitcoin. So the turquoise would be the quarterly premium. That's usually higher because of contango and backwardation. I'll go into that in a separate video. Then the weekly premium, which is this green fill here. And then this line that you see is China minus Bitfinex plus stamp. Okay, China minus Bitfinex plus stamp. This is what the beginning of the rally generally looks like. You have a weekly premium, which may or may not exceed the quarterly premium, and then it's largely led by weekly premium. The Chinese premium remains. This is wrong. It should say premium above weekly premium. You can see that the Chinese premium follows the weekly premium and is generally above the weekly premium. Weekly leads, quarterly limps. I call this the healthy. Okay, quarterly doesn't really limp here. It correlates, but when you compare this picture to this picture, you know, we still moved 300 CNY, but that was probably largely due to this. You can see we're leading quarterlies here. And weekly doesn't have as much follow through. This is just correlative, I know, but it's something to consider. And again, excuse me, currently we have this massive premium on quarterly. We basically have a negative premium on weekly and an ultra negative premium between China and the West. And the classic trader saying is it's not a rally without China. That's kind of true. And so let's keep going here. Let's go to the hourly. Again, we had a Kumo breakout back here. I went long, got trapped, it stopped out. I haven't taken another trade. Again, we got another W bottom here. Didn't really go anywhere because of this resistance. Finally, we get a Kumo breakout. We get a TK cross. Cloud is bullish. Doesn't look too great right now. We haven't broken this resistance. Here's the premiums again. And I'll link all this stuff in the description, including this indicator if you guys want to use it. You can add it to TradingView. So once again, the premium in China is negative compared to the West. That means West has a premium over China, which you don't usually see when we have a rally, which is why I believe this will need to flip in order for buying, or when you see buying, when you see a bullish picture. Good news is, if you look on the daily, since the existence of futures, we haven't really gotten much lower than 7. I don't know what that is, if that's USD. I think that's USD. Basically, the negative premium hasn't gotten much lower than it is now, okay? When you compare China versus the West. So I'll be watching this consolidation, staying out of trades. I don't plan on taking a trade until this figures itself out. Whether or not it's going to break this Hagopian line, it's completely possible this is just a giant bull flag. I don't know, it could be a symmetrical triangle. And here on the daily, if we zoom in, let's just auto this here. I think most likely is this bear channel that we're currently in. So we're just going to keep bouncing around in here until something happens. Not a good place to trade, I don't think. You're just going to get chopped up depending on your risk profile, if you're scalping or not. And lastly, again, we need volume on Bitfinex before this will probably go anywhere. So the things you want to watch for are volume on Bitfinex. You want to watch for weekly premium and Chinese premium. You want to watch for these patterns playing out, and you want to watch for this Hagopian line. If we break up, we're probably going up much higher, which would be a continuation, obviously. So happy trading.